on devices. But our 24/7 digital consumption means distractions are just a click away.
Right. A whopping 85% of us report feeling physically and emotionally drained from so many digital disruptions, experiencing more stress, high frustration and time pressure because we feel like we can never ever catch up.
Yeah, so as life slowly goes back to normal, how can we kick our over-dependence on screens, and what's the best way to bring more balance back into our lives?
And for more on this, we welcome back digital wellness expert Dr. Joanne Orlando. Lovely to see you again.
Hi,
how are these digital distractions impacting us?
Yeah, well, it's affecting us emotionally. We're exhausted because everywhere we go and every day they're coming at us. You know, your delivery will be coming in 3 hours, in 2 hours, in 1 hour, and it's eating into our time to actually do anything. So we're always chasing our tail. So our stress levels are consistently raised. And what is happening with our brain then is it's leading to a 10-point drop in our IQ. So what that means is if you're sitting at your desk at work, your mental alertness will be twice as bad from all these digital distractions as if compared to if you were smoking marijuana. So it's having a massive effect on our brain and our ability to be alert and to focus.
Wow. What factors make some people more prone to distraction than others? Because some people are kind of good at ignoring their phones, others not so much.
That's right. So it's boredom and stress. So if you think about COVID, you know, we're always on our phone checking case numbers, vaccination rates and so forth, or we're sitting there, you know, with our computer day in, day out, so just getting bored. So we're using our technology as a bit of a pressure valve to manage our boredom and our stress.
Wow.
So the more we do it, the more it becomes this automatic habit. So now we're at the point where we reach for our phone, we go to check the time, but we're on there, you know, buying boots, on there for an hour doing something else.
So we've got to break this cycle, right? And you've got some clever hacks to help us minimise this sort of disruption.
That's right. So if we know boredom and stress are the main factors, then do an experiment on yourself for 24 hours. When you reach for your phone, think about, well, what is it really that's making me reach for your phone? And also the second action, what's making me, is it stress, is it boredom, what actually is it? And a lot of our apps that we use, that we scroll are either front and centre on our home screen or they're the tab open in our computer. So close them, log out, hide that app, not on your home screen, somewhere deep down in your phone so it's not so easy for you. And also a lot of this distraction kind of activity is very passive. You know, we're scrolling, we're clicking. So shift your mindset in how you use technology. The more creatively we can use it, the more productively, it has a much better effect on our brain. And it starts to get you out of these passive scrolling habits.
Okay, wow, okay. So after so much homeschooling, I mean, parents are finding it, and the kids, to transition back into sort of setting limits, understandably so. What do we do about that?
Yeah, look, there's 3 factors that we need as parents to guide our children's technology use. One is about screen time, so that's a bit through the roof at the moment. But the other 2 factors are equally, I think, even more important. One is managing what they're actually doing on there. So if all they're doing is watching YouTube after YouTube, you know, that's just really passive. That's going to affect their brain in that mind-numbing way. So get them to do more creative things. You know, do some artwork on their app or something like that. And also it's about who they're doing it with. So if they're in their room alone for hours, just, you know, on their screen, that's no good for them. But if they're online with someone or they've got someone next to them, that's a much better effect for them.
Great tips as always, Jo. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks.
Good to see you.
It's a minefield. For more advice, Joanne's book is called Life Mode On, How to Feel Less Stressed, More Present and Back in Control when Using Technology. It is out now.
All right, just ahead.